Hey guys, welcome to part 3 to Her Lie I Tried to Believe. From where we left off in the story, I remember that we were trying to get tampons for Cassandra, so let's just get into it. Alright, so and the chapter of this was called A Puzzling Call, so I guess we're gonna be making a phone call, or we're gonna receive a phone call, I'm not sure. Okay, anyways, at first I thought of taking the car, but soon decided otherwise. Walking would have helped me cool off a bit, or at least I thought what they always say. Jesus, sorry again, guys. Okay, I bought her what she asked of me, though I'm not too sure which ones I should have chosen. Then I looked for a payphone. I didn't want to call directly from her phone, or even mine. If things end up badly, at least we'll still have options left. Giving us away too easily would be a bad decision on my part. But man, it's harder than I thought to find a payphone in this day and age. I still found one in the end, but it took 10 minutes longer than I first anticipated. I searched in her phone. If I remember correctly, her name should be Fanny. Ah, there it is. Fanny, her roommate. She should know the number of her boss, or maybe, if we're even luckier, she wouldn't have told him yet. I know there's no possible ways that we can return home soon enough for her next shift tomorrow, but if I can explain things, then maybe I just need to say to her boss that I'll shoulder her debts. In the end, even though we tried to escape, the only thing this man really wants is money. I just need to know how much. Hello? After 3 rings, she answered. Hi, is this Fanny, Cassandra's roommate? Yes, it's me. Who's speaking? I'm John, one of her clients. Her client? Didn't know she was selling things. No, well, you know, Would you mind giving me the number of her boss? There's something really important I need to talk to him about. Her boss? Who's that? Sorry, but she's not here right now. She told me she was going to a trip to Vegas. And alone on top of it. She could have at least invited me. Anyway, you would have a better chance by calling her a phone. Bye. Wait a minute. She told you she was going on a trip? Alone? When? When? I don't know. She sent me a mail Friday night saying she was going somewhere. And another one the day after or something like that. I'm not sure. Friday night. It was the night I took her with me impulsively. To think she had a chance to send a mail. Not that isn't possible. Anyway, if you don't have anything else to ask, I have other things to do, so... Wait, I need to know one last thing. Because the way she talked about it almost seems as if... Short chapter. Chapter 14, Her Lie I Tried to Believe, guys. The title of the game. Wait, hold up. Is this the last chapter? Hold up. Okay. I don't know why nor when, but I decided to run. I ran frantically to that motel room. I had this ominous feeling. Why did she lie to me? And how? Her roommate. To my question, she answered me this. What the fuck? Prostitute? Is this some kind of sick joke or something? Sorry, I don't know who you are, but Cass isn't that type of woman, okay? And you won't make me think otherwise. Now, if you'll excuse me. Cassandra isn't a prostitute? But that can't be. I've seen her work. She never denied it. Why would she try to make me believe so? I need to speak with her. But how can I even confront her? And why did she lie to me? I feel anger well up inside of me. I know. I'll ignore her until she can't take it anymore. And when she does, I'll force her to tell me everything. The best way to make her suffer without hurting her. She's so dependent on me. She won't be able to bear it for long. Soon enough, she will tell me everything, and then she'll ask me to forgive her. With this way, she always asks me everything. Those eyes, that smile, her lips, her everything. I'll accept, of course, but she will feel indebted to me. That's when I'll ask her. That's when I'll ask her to. Okay, I feel like it's blank, but judging by how many letters there are in these two words here, that's marry me, for damn sure. For damn sure, that's when I'll ask her to marry me. Hell yeah. Dude, right here, bro. Why did I try to separate us? I don't understand anything anymore. Why did she lie to me? Why am I this way? Why am I scared? At last, I'm in front of that door. I'm about to open it when I notice something strange. A bag. A plastic bag is enveloping the door's handle. Enveloping? Whatever. I almost rip it off, but stop. Oh, sorry. Mic fell just now. Sorry. But stop and wait. Maybe there's a reason why it's here. Also, I have no time dealing with something so annoying. I open the door with the bag still on the handle. I look down. I need to ignore her. I need to ignore her. I walk extremely slowly until I'm in the middle of the room. For some reason, I start trembling. That's when something on the table takes up my attention. I reflexively fixate it. What? It seems it started raining. There must have been holes in the shitty ceiling since it started leaking on the table of all places. I'm sorry. I almost hear her, but I don't want to hear her. This is fake. I lied to you. A noise. An annoying noise, as if someone slowly opened and closed a badly oiled door over and over again. But I did love you. I see her move from the corner of my eyes, but I don't want to see it. I must ignore her. I loved that boy who in 3rd grade had difficulty running as fast as the other. I loved the courageous little boy who in front of the whole class declared he would one day run faster than every one of them. I wanted to encourage that boy, but it seems the means I used to encourage him rubbed him the wrong way. Soon, he became cold to my words, and even to my stares. I realized that the only way to be accepted by that boy was to look at him the same fashion he did to me. So, soon enough, I learned to hate him as much as he hated me, even though I loved him. So I gave my everything. I wanted to answer that boy's feelings with my own. Soon, he became my whole world. I existed solely to beat him. I existed solely to take things away from him. And for a time, it lasted. But I was noticing it. I was noticing the fact that he was creeping closer and closer to me. Obviously, taking things away from someone means you also accept things to be taken away from you. In less than a year after graduating from elementary school, he was beating me at running. Even though I was running every night, even though I passed most of my weekend practicing, he beat me as if it was nothing. It was extremely frustrating. I was supposed to be happy about it, wasn't I? I mean, wasn't it exactly what I wanted for him? Yet, he became popular. The ace of the basketball team, he was so special, I'm sure he didn't even notice it himself. I was so jealous. But at least I had something. He was still just a sports person while I was also good at school. Surely he wouldn't be able to take this away from me. But then he quit basketball. Why? I loved looking at him play so much. Then I realized he was coming for that too. He was coming to take this away from me too. But if he takes it away from me, for what reason will he keep looking at me like he's doing right now? There's none. The moment he takes this away, I will have nothing left to show for myself. This thing that we have together, this rivalry, will no longer exist. I did all I could. I existed solely to beat him after all, and that's exactly what I was trying to do. But there's no way I could actually win. If he sets himself to do something, he will succeed without a shred of doubt. I foresaw my demise long before it arrived. So before it happened, I tried to shake him off a little. We were in high school by that time. A lot of boys would confess to me. I decided to accept one of them, though I had no interest. I wanted to see if it would affect him. Because if it did, it means I still have something. But it didn't. At first, I thought it did, but when he approached me, it was for a completely different reason. It was because he beat me in the midterms. He probably didn't want to accept it easily, but he did, and I had completely given up at that point. He didn't even look at me as a woman. He saw me as a wall to escalate, so I did what was the easiest thing to do. I quit school before the next exams to make sure he never takes it completely away from me. Before he could escalate the wall, since he thought the other ones didn't count, I will always be the best out of the both of us if I retire now. Or so went my flawed logic. You see, I didn't lie about the fact that my father had a lot of money, but I did lie about the fact that he lost it all. So, not going to school wasn't such a big deal either way. I could become whatever I wanted, but I didn't want to become anything. I kept on looking at the boy from afar. He had graduated and was now a college student. If I hadn't given up, I would have been right next to him, but obviously I wasn't. I had given up in order to fulfill the purpose of my existence. And that purpose, it was still not completed yet. Because I existed solely to take things away from him. It was fairly easy to approach his friend, and the moment I explained my interest in seeing him again, he accepted quite readily. The night went on perfectly as I anticipated. Soon enough, I was alone with the boy, and he had those eyes. Those same eyes he always had. Sad eyes. I tried the best I could to appeal to him, looking at him mischievously, touching him whenever I could, even tripping for that very purpose. As expected, he finally reacted to it. He was a man after all. I almost had him. Almost. But he refused me still. I had no idea why. Was I not to his liking? Maybe it's because he still hated me. Maybe it's because I looked too pure, because I didn't look like a woman still. For the next 2 years, I tried multiple times to approach him with the excuse of being a coincidence and whatnots, but every time he would run away from me, or completely ignore me. Even if I changed the things I wore, or the way I walked, he never looked at me. I was nothing to his eyes. I almost gave up. Then I noticed that sometimes he would get out of his way to go to a certain bar to meet with one of his clients. A hostess bar. Instantly, I had the idea. Why not? I knew he sometimes came on a Thursday, so as long as I am able to work that day, I'll eventually be able to meet with him, and he would no longer be stopped by his guilty conscience. Seeing that I am a hostess of all things, he would surely give in with enough appeal. I wanted him to look at me as a woman. I wanted him to want me. I wanted him to suffer like he made me. So I started working at the bar only on Thursday and wait for him. And contrary to some belief, I could choose if I wanted to lay with a client or not. On the third week, he finally came. I noticed him right away, and sure enough, I made sure to serve him. I played with my hair, teased him, and smiled brightly whenever I could. He finally cracked, and after that night, I had him. From then on, it was a piece of cake. He was so gentle, too gentle. That was his downfall. I created a story to go along with the fact that I am a prostitute in order to stir up compassion from him. And on our 7th meeting, I even beat my own self up to make him react irrationally. Damn, Cassandra? That's right. Since the very beginning, it was all my fault. I manipulated him, played with him, and planned this whole ordeal. I'm so disgusting. Then he brought me to Las Vegas. Every time he would disappear for a minute or two, I would start up a conversation with complete strangers. All of this to make him jealous, and it worked more often than not. Then I even dropped a business card on the floor, a fake business card, and he was pissed. He shouted at me and drank himself to sleep. And while he slept, I hit my head on one of the walls, just so that he could think he's done it himself. And just now, he said it to me. He said that he loved me. I made him love me. A gentle boy, and I exist solely to take things away from him. How horrible I am. Let him wish we had never crossed paths in this world. I took away his job, took away his girlfriend, almost took away his life. Now, let me even take away his love. I crushed the paper in my hand. Frustration, like I've never felt before. The rain has now become frantic. I can no longer control it. I look at her. She's moving ever so slightly. But this movement is out of her control. Because it's the fault of this damn cord. This damn cord which is tied around her neck. There are so many things I need to tell her. So many. But only one comes out of my mouth. You stupid liar. Okay. Can I skip this? Just credits. Okay. Okay, well there you go, guys. That's the that's the ending of Her Lie I Tried to Believe. Would you look at that? The whole time. From the very beginning. She loved him. She really did. Why'd you have to be rubbed the wrong way, Tim? God fucking damn it, dude. But hey, dude, who fucking called it when he said when I said that Tim was gonna get absolutely like dicked? I think I said it in the second episode, but like Cassandra totally fucked this kid. Holy crap. Like, literally took away everything. everything. When Tim was just simply just trying to take away just like, he was so naive. He thought he had Cassandra so solely dependent on him only, and here getting the job at a hostess bar to only work Thursdays. This whole plan just to ruin his life. They're both their plans to ruin each other's lives. My goodness, what a game. That was something. I honestly hope I can find more games just like this, so I can record things like this, because this game was, I loved it. I loved it every step of the way, even though I hated Tim. But damn, Cassandra, that's. So it wasn't. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm mind boggled right now, like literally blown the fuck away. Because that whole elaborate plan from Cassandra was just, bruh. All right, okay. I won't keep you guys any longer. That's it for Her Lie I Tried to Believe. I hope you guys stuck it through the 3 episodes, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be more games or whatever to come with this channel, so please subscribe, like, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. All right. See you guys later.